Well, hello everyone to today's edition of Discussions with Dolf. And today we are in the heart of Phoenix. In fact, that is Squaw Peak right behind me. It's a very well-known hiking track. It takes 2 or 3 hours to get to the top, depending on how fit and energetic you are. And it's also in the Biltmore region, which is a very well-known part of town, and it's where the famous Biltmore Hotel is. Anyway, today's first question comes from Max Sidwell out of California, and he says, Dolf, what are the average commercial returns you can expect to get from real estate in America at the moment? And I've got to tell you, the concept of average is something that I think we should go into a little bit. But right now, average returns on commercial buildings are about 6 or 7%. But, and it's a big but, it varies a lot depending on which city you're in and even which part of the city. If you're on Wall Street in New York, probably one of the most desired pieces of real estate in the world, your returns are going to be very low. They're about 2%. Cap rates are about 2% there. Investors are willing to accept a very low return because it's so prestigious to have a piece of real estate there. You will always have a tenant. And on the other hand, in some backwater town in the middle of nowhere, you might get returns of 20 or 25%, meaning investors have to get that higher return to compensate them for the uncertainty of not knowing if there'll be a tenant and how that town is going to fare. But the trick, of course, is not just to find out what the average is and make sure you're getting the average. The trick is to beat the average. And that's one of the things that we'll show you as time goes by, that there are many, many ways of very efficiently and effectively beating the average. And if you can beat the average return that you can expect to get from an investment, be it commercial, residential, industrial, hospitality, or any other kind, then you're way ahead of the market. So one of the things you've got to find out when you're looking at a property is obviously what is the asking price, but maybe you should ask what's the asking price per square meter or per square foot, and then find out what is the market asking price per square meter or per square foot. And then also, what are the market rentals per square meter or per square foot? And then what are they getting on this building? For instance, if market rentals are $20 a square foot, and this building is achieving $23 a square foot, you may think you're doing well, you're getting more than average, but in actual fact that's not so good, because the chances of you ever getting a rise in rentals, an increase in rental rate, is pretty small until market rents turn up. If on the other hand market rentals are $20 a square foot and this building is only getting $14 or $15 a square foot, you're probably going to buy it based on the cap rate of that current rental income. And when you do buy it at the next rent review, you can probably bring those rents up to market rents and you'll have a lift in the value of the building. So it's a fair question to ask, what are the average returns on commercial real estate in America at the moment? But there's no one answer that is really absolutely correct. It depends. It depends on the part of the country that you're in, it depends on the city that you're in, and even the suburb within a city. And then furthermore, it depends on whether they're asking above market or below market for that property. Your trick is to beat the average. If you can find something in a high growth area that's being sold at below market value, and you know ways and means of increasing the rental value of the building, then you know you're on a winner. Hey, thank you very much. Hope to see you next time. As always, successful investing.